Hey guys, it's me, Arlene, Delicious Delights. Welcome to my channel. So honestly, I wasn't really in the mood to do a review today. Today I'll just be doing a chit-chat video with you guys. And I'll be answering a question that one of you guys in the comments has asked me. This was asked by Margie Louise. First of all, thank you for your question. And actually there's quite a few questions here, so let's just, I'll read it out to you first. So the question is, Arlene, can you tell us more about your niche perfume journey? Which were your favorite brands? What are the pros and cons of niche houses? Which are worth it? What's the most you pay for a bottle? I'm trying to decide if I want to go down that rabbit hole. Okay, so let's just begin with the first question here. Which were your favorite brands? Well, I'm gonna just backtrack when I first started getting into perfumes. Well, I've always been into perfumes my whole entire life, kind of. I guess since I was a kid, I've always just enjoyed smelling things. I didn't even realize it back then, but as I started growing older, like as a teenager, I would always go to the department store counters and just try everything I can. And in 2000 and when was that? 2010, I think, is when I really started getting into fragrances. So I started with designer perfumes, and the ones that I can remember that really jump-started this whole hobby were Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana and also Alien by Terry Mugler. So I dabbled in the designer perfumes, and then I remember going to Paris. I went on a trip to Paris with my mom and my husband. This is perfume heaven for me. Okay. Look it up here. Whoa, look it up here. Well, I should walk in the middle, maybe. Oh my gosh, are you serious?
You know those?
Yeah.
Hier, il y avait le festin qui a été cassé le soir. C'est l'eau chez Marlowe. C'est le bleu.
Okay, I'm gonna look around and do some sniffing. Bye.
So here we are at the Sacre Coeur. Some more steps to go up for that. Pretty nice. Still a guy doing football tricks on at the edge of the bridge, mind you.
Because he's cool.
Oh yeah.
That's how he rolls.
That's how I roll.
That's how he rolls. Regular tape video. Hello, we are having dinner. Look at what we ordered. I just got a salad for my starter. Mark has... Say it, Mark.
Foie gras.
Yes, it's the first time we're going to try this for both. So,
Yeah.
But you see the layer of fat under?
Yeah.
Delicious, I hope.
Oh, you have to smear it on.
Yeah. Hello.
And? Verdict? Doesn't look too hopeful.
Kind of weird tasting.
No, not good.
It's like a very strong pate. Very, very strong flavor.
We'll
Kind
have
of
a try.
gamey.
We'll see.
Okay, Mark. So what do you think?
I think it's pretty okay, actually.
What does it taste like to you?
I know, you say it tastes like pâté, but I don't like pâté, but I don't mind this.
Crazy! Look at that one up there. That one is 2,000 euros. Biggest bottle I've ever seen of Angel. That one's a popular one. And pretty much was exposed to all of these niche brands. Like I knew they existed, but like you, or many of you guys out there, I was kind of like hesitant on whether I should actually go down that route because I know that they're more expensive perfumes and it can get dangerous and all that stuff. So I guess I really took the plunge when I went to Paris and I purchased my first some of my first niche bottles. My first 3 niche bottles, if I remember correctly, first one was Chergui by Serge Lutens. That one I didn't get in Paris. I got that before Paris in that same year in Germany. We went shopping today and most people don't know, but I kind of like really have this weird obsession with perfume. So I bought a few things. I want to show you. This is...
That's shown at the church already.
It's men's, I know, but I kind of like wearing men's fragrances because sometimes women can pull it off. And, you know, sometimes it's unisex, even though it says men's. I guess it's called that.
Gold Cuff.
Serge Lutens Chergui. And this is a niche perfume, and it's beautiful. It smells like tobacco and honey. But then we went to Paris and then I got Atelier Cologne Orange Sanguine, and I also purchased Philosopos by Diptyque. And I think my 4th bottle probably was Eau de Well by Diptyque. So once I, you know, dipped my toe into that water, I was pretty much hooked, you guys. I was like, oh my gosh, there are so many things out there, so many interesting scents. I think niche back then, 10 years ago, is a lot different to niche now. So let's go backwards again. So I got my first niche bottles. I was very, very interested in the whole niche perfumery thing, and I pretty much bought samples. I bought like how many at the same time? I think I bought like 60 or 50 samples at one time. And I just wanted to explore. So I explored a lot of Creed fragrances. That was one of the first houses that I explored. Floris London was another one that I haven't talked about on my channel at all ever. But that was one that I was definitely, I tested pretty much most of the line that was released back then. What else? Diptyque was another house. Le Labo was another house that I really jumped into. Also Frederic Malle. And I was just amazed, like literally, oh, by Kilian as well. And I got a Back to Black travel set. That was also one of my first niche purchases. So yeah, I just got my nose on pretty much everything that I could. Oh, also Serge Lutens. Back then, you can email them. They sent me like this whole sample set in wax samples. I think I have it here. Just let me see if I can find it. I'll be right back. And they sent me this whole set here. These are, let me see if I can show you. Well, you get a booklet here of all of the perfumes that they had available at their flagship store. And then they give you these things here where you open it and you have wax samples. Let's see here. We have Rose de Nuit, Un Lys, Bois et Fruits, and Un Voix Noir. So you can test it that way. I guess it's not the same, of course, as spraying, but you at least get an idea of what you might like. Let's see what else we have here. Douce Amère, Encens et Lavande Rousse, and Bois de Violette. I'm not even sure if these are even still available. Sheen, Un Bois Sepia, Bordeaux 1834. That's one of my favorites. Vetiver Oriental, also one of my favorites. So I tell you guys, I spent a lot of money on samples, but I'd rather do that than blind buy bottles because that's, of course, bottles cost more. And I really want to just buy things that I'm really in love with. Of course, I do kind of I lose my focus sometimes. But I see it as all part of the journey. I mean, it's all fun for me. This is my hobby. This is what I'm passionate about. I just really honestly enjoy it, especially now that I have so much more time on my hands. I'm staying home more because of the situation, so I might as well use my time with something I enjoy doing, right? So that's how my whole niche journey started, and it's been going that way for the past like 10 years, pretty hardcore actually. I just enjoy it so much. And I'm realizing that, you know, niche is not always better. I mean, I love perfumes in all price ranges. You guys know this about me probably if you've been watching me. I have some favorite cheapies. I have some favorite designer mid-range fragrances. And I also have some favorites niche perfume. So I'm not really like biased towards any certain group of fragrances. I just basically buy and wear what I like, whether it's cheap or expensive. And I don't think that niche is necessarily better than designer or vice versa. I just try to like tear down those boundaries or territories and just look at it all in one big picture, and like these are just smelly water, you know what I mean? That's things that smell good, and you know, you can appreciate, or I can appreciate perfumes in all different categories. By the way, my scent of the day today I have here is Oud Wood. I'm not really sure if I like this. Oud Wood, I know it gets a lot of love in the community. I'm just not in love with it, but I like it. It's like an easy to wear oud, so yeah, I don't know. That's my scent of the day. And if you guys want to let me know yours, let me know in the comments. So what are we talking about? Niche. I'm gonna go back to the questions. Which were your favorite brands? Okay, honestly, I don't have any. I'm not loyal to any certain brands at all whatsoever, and I'm just like that with everything in my life. I just like what I like, and it doesn't matter what brand it is. Of course, I respect many houses. So, for example, the House of Serge Lutens, I think they're a great house because they really are like the definition to me of what niche perfumery is about, because they do offer very challenging scents, but also wearable at the same time. And I like when perfume companies kind of do things differently. I know Comme des Garçons is another perfume house. Just give me 1 second. I think I have a perfume here. Just give me a sec. Okay, Comme des Garçons is another house that I really like, and I just happen to have this on my table. Sticky Cake by Comme des Garçons, and this is part of their olfactory library, their Series 7 suite. And this one to me honestly smells like Hypnotic Poison, but if you were to put like a big blast of cinnamon in it. And I love Hypnotic Poison, you guys probably know that about me. It's a beautiful scent, but this honestly feels like it's a spicy cinnamon flanker of Hypnotic Poison. And I absolutely love this for sure. So I don't have a favorite brand, but I do kind of, I mean, when it comes to like buying perfumes, I'll just buy from whatever brand if I like what it smells like. But I do have like a higher, I don't know if it's a higher respect for, but I do, how do I say that? I do admire certain brands over others because of what they release. And so Serge Lutens would be one of them. Comme des Garçons, Frederic Malle, Tom Ford Private Collection. I mean, there's lots, if you can consider that niche. I don't know. That's kind of also a blurry line there. But yeah, those are brands that I really like. Maison Francis Kurkdjian I really like too. PERFUME Aroma as well. Although I don't own any of their fragrances anymore. I did in the past. Yeah, there's a lot of great houses out there that I kind of put to higher standards, I guess. Just because of, you know, I like what they release for the most part, even though I don't wear everything that they release. I don't own any Frederic Malls yet, you guys, and I think that I might have actually have found the one that I want to own eventually. It's here. I'm gonna grab it again. Just give me a sec. Okay, so the one Frederic Mall that I'm thinking of probably owning one day is in this little cute little, what's called deluxe sample size, and it is Portrait of a Lady. So yeah, it's a great fragrance. I'll probably review it one day. We'll see. But I do enjoy it, especially for cooler weather, cold weather, and also I think it's probably the best rose patchouli perfume out there, at least one of them anyways. So let's go back to the question here. Where did it go? Okay. So which were your favorite brands? I don't really have any. I just like lots of perfumes from different brands, and I respect some houses, or I like some houses more than others. That's how I'll answer that.